Would you like more? In the shipping industry, DRYS came up with some big news. Look at it go, people, up 21%. And it's right in our wheelhouse. Right at those prices that we want to get in at. What do you think about DRYS? I'm loving my level 2. VRTX for the people that like the big boards. This is a big boy at $107, but up 20%? Wow. Would you like to see more? Take a look at CBR. That's right. At 39 cents, up 22%. Traded 3.8 million shares. Wow. It's a winner on a wonderful Wednesday. I'm in the darkest place on earth, in my igloo, here in Vancouver, British Columbia. Man, is it dark. Apparently we don't see the sun here in Vancouver. Sunshine must be outlawed. My goodness. Vancouver, British Columbia. They call it beautiful British Columbia? Really? Really? My goodness. How is everybody doing today? Would you like to see more? CERU. Called by our very own Tony Brown. You are a scholar, my friend. Look at you. Calling CERU yesterday for our entire community. And today it's up 20%. Traded 12 million shares. Make sure CERU is on your watch list. Put it on your radar. It's up 20% today. And I'm sure you guys would like to see more. Because all we do is bring you winners. This one put a spring in my step. INNL breaking out early, up 13%. Is it a wonderful Wednesday? Is it a wacky Wednesday? Markets are kind of like, there's more advancers than decliners, but not the greatest day for the markets today. What do you guys see? Is there anything that I'm missing that is on fire today that I just have to talk about? Now, today's episode is about how to make money. And I believe that the stock market provides more opportunities to make money than most things on the planet. Now, when I'm showing you stocks every single day that are up, those are just a few of the stocks that are up every single day. Now, the key is learning how to buy low, sell high, and not to get emotional, which as human beings can be very difficult. If you watched my show yesterday, you probably saw me run to buy stock. How do you think that worked out for me? Do you think that that was a winning move? Or do you think that that was a losing move? Rushing, chasing to buy a stock after a halt. Probably not a good idea. But that's the beauty of this platform, is that we get to share information and we get to share positives and negatives, and we get to share what is making us money and what is losing us money. Now, I mean, lucky for me, I'm not the kind of guy that just likes to sell for a loss. I mean, if I was, I'd be taking a big loss right now. I'm too stubborn to do that. And I believe that Dynacert will turn it around. I really do. But it's just interesting that in Canada, instead of putting companies that are successful in lights and giving them the chance to get recognized and get noticed and to explode, we halt the stock. We hurt the shareholders. Now, some of you might think this is just an opportunity to buy the stock at a lower price, and that's what I thought too. That's why I ran to buy the stock. But this is why I say this is about learning to play the game within the game. Because there's a game going on at all times in the market. Now, this stock had some huge news. This company, for the first time ever, had revenue. News that I've been waiting for 7 months. Now in America, the home of the brave, the land of the free, I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have halted the stock. What do you guys think? But for some reason, here in Canada, the home of healthcare, which is a pretty cool thing, they halt the stock. It's just crazy. I mean, let's take a look at what they did to another stock. Because this was at $1.20 on Friday when they halted it because of a big news that they made millions of dollars on sales orders. So for me, I'm not really worried because I know that this company is only going to increase its sales and this price is only going to grow. So I'm just trying to understand what we're thinking here in Canada. Like, why are we halting the stock? Like, why? It's just mind-boggling to me. Now, it's definitely creating a buying opportunity because they just killed the deal. But let's talk about another deal that they killed and they halted, because this is becoming a little ridiculous. And it's funny, these are deals that I'm talking about here live on Rich TV Live. So it's like, are they just running because I'm talking about them? IPNFF, Imagination Park Entertainment, a virtual reality company that I really, really like here in Canada. This is the US listing. You can buy it in America. Look at the volume, guys. They killed it. They halted the stock too. This went from 4 cents. I mean, let's pull it up, okay? Because I want to identify this. Because it's starting to piss me off. And, I mean, I'm just going to start boycotting buying Canadian stocks. Because this is just ridiculous. Look at this. It's like they're afraid of us making money. This stock went from 4 cents all the way to over 40 cents. A 10-bagger, which I brought to you guys first. Look at this. Right up. And then they halt it. Then it goes all the way to 20. Everybody cashes out because everybody's scared because of the halt. And now the volume is 0. Look. The volume is 1,700, which is really 0. Because this 1,700 was from before. Or 78,520. Maybe someone just bought some right now because they realize I'm talking about it. But they killed this deal. It's just like, why? I just don't understand. Mind boggles me. So I really like this deal too, but there's 0 volume. It's like, literally, 0 volume. Look. They killed it. Come on, Canada. What are you doing? Why do you do this? Does somebody have an explanation? Because I just don't understand why this happens in Canada, and why in America they just let it go. They let it fly. But yet here in Canada, they're literally halting the stocks because they're going up. So I don't know. It's just very frustrating. And if you want to make money, you got to learn how to position yourself in these stocks. And you got to learn how to buy low and sell high. And I'm going to bring you winners every single day. But once they're up already 50%, you need to be careful because they've already done a lot of running. And I think it's important that you learn how to buy stocks in the red and sell stocks in the green, and teach yourself how to go after stocks after they've been beat up a little bit and after they've been getting knocked down a little bit. I mean, one of the stocks that I've been talking about a lot to my community that we're building every single day, thanks to you, YouTube, is ETRM. Now, I really like this stock. You could see that it bounced over $6.20 today, okay? And I've been calling this stock before anybody else on the planet. I've been pounding it hard, and it's because I see a trend happening. I see a trend forming. I see a floor being created here on ETRM. And I just think it's obvious. And if you can learn to identify these patterns and get in at a good price, you know, you look at this line here, and that line that I've got created here is at $7.89, and it's just over where it is right now. So I think this is a stock that could do some big bounces, and you could see it jump to $7 or $8 with a little bit of news. Today it jumped on a little bit of news right to $6.20. ETRM. And I really, really like it. And I think these are the types of deals that we can make money with as a community if we learn how to buy low and sell high. It's one I've been watching very, very carefully. And it has huge moves. Like, it went up to $30 January 9th. That's right, $30. So if you can get in at a good price and you see the floor that's being created here around $5, hasn't really gone lower than that in the last 3 months. It's up only 10% in the last month, up 236% since January 4th. It's been as low as $1.75. And check here, as of January 4th, $1.75. So that's also the 52-week low. It's been as high as $86.80. That's right, $86.80. So it is actually down 93%. So this is what I mean looking for stocks that are in the red, that are kind of beaten up, but have huge potential. And with some big news, would have the opportunity to explode. And I put ETRM on full alert because I think at these prices, it's already shown in the last month, it hasn't really gone lower than $5.35. It's right now around $5.80. It bounced today to $6.20, which leads me to believe with a little bit of news, it could break out. What do you guys think? Do you guys like ETRM? IMMG. Let's take a look at IMMG. IMMG. We are now officially dating. Now, I like IMMG. I'm not a huge fan of the volume. I wish it was higher. Worries me a little bit. But I see that it's up 15%. And I know we've been talking about it in our room a lot. And that's what I love, is that the community is starting to work together to identify winners in real time. IMMG, guys. Put on your watch list, put on your radar. It's a wonderful Wednesday, but it's still kind of a wacky Wednesday. The markets are not amazing today. Oil is up, gold is down. So you see it's 50-50. The Dow is down 26 points. The S&P is up just under 4. The NASDAQ is up 25. The NASDAQ is on fire. The global Dow is down 3 points. The gold is down 2 points. And oil is up a point. So it's a 50-50 day. It's kind of like one of those wacky days. Yeah, it's wonderful, but it's still wacky. There's more stocks up than down, but it's really kind of a 50-50 day. It's not a huge day in the markets. A lot of manipulation happening in the markets. It's the end of the month. All these things are kind of colliding. And you see this? How the average investor can keep from getting burned by professionals? The way you get burned is by not taking control into your own hands. If you want to make money trading, you need to learn how to do the research yourself and do the trading yourself. Because you can do the trading yourself and you don't know who's going to be good at trading. Some of you are going to be great at trading. Some of you will be amazing at trading. Some of you will become millionaires from trading. It's true. You just got to give yourself a shot. And I'm not asking you guys to spend your mortgage money. I'm asking you guys to learn. I'm asking you guys to learn. Have a willingness to learn. And give yourself another tool that you can put on your belt in life. Because it's one of those things that you can do when you're a teenager, in your 20s, in your 30s, in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 60s, in your 70s, in your 80s, until the day you die. You could be getting older, you could be getting tired, but you can still buy stocks. So why wouldn't you want to learn now? It doesn't matter how old you are. Anybody can do this. Now I know you guys are asking me to take a look at DTII. Wow. My goodness. I love you guys. Wow. Are you kidding me? Wow. You ready? Some recognition is due. You know what we do with recognition. DTII. Add it to your watch list. Put it on your radar. We are now officially... That's right. We're dating. 76% up. Trading 28 million shares at a penny. Wow. What a winner. My goodness. Let's take a look. Why? What is the reason behind this move? Now you can see with DTII, it's come from 10 cents. So it's been getting beat up. But it is up 1,400% since March 13th. Wow. As high as 46 cents and as low as 0007. What do you think that tells me? tells me that they're probably printing so much paper. Look at this. Down 97.67%. I don't know, man. I don't know if I personally would want to put my money into something that's down 97%. I don't know. What do you guys think? You honestly think that this is a safe deal to invest in? DTII. What do you think? Look at it. It's on fire. The level 2 market depth, people. I think it's hitting a dead cat bounce. I don't know if it's something that I want to buy. Why would you guys want to buy DTII? Now, if you guys are buying DTII and you want to call me, you want to talk about it, or if you want to talk about BITCF, or if you guys want to talk about the new medical marijuana ETF that's coming out, call me, guys. Let's talk about it. I haven't heard from you guys all week. I'm itching to hear from the community. AMFE, let's take a look. All right, guys, take a look at AMFE, up 19.6%. Traded 3.3 million shares. Now, if you guys want to make money, you don't want to chase stocks when they're in the green. You want to watch them. You want to date them. You want to put them on your watch list. You want to add them to your radar. Create a playlist, create a watch list that you play with. You don't have to use any money. It's absolutely free. And I'm not going to tell you where to go to do this because I don't want you guys to leave YouTube, the greatest platform on the planet. But I think if you watch my show and you go and scroll through all the videos and go through all the lessons, I'm pretty sure I've pulled it up quite a bit and I've talked about it a lot. I mean, this is my portfolio here. And if I pull it up, I get to see, everything that's happening in real time. All I got to do is just press one click and I can see all the stocks that are up. PFMT up 23%. PNTV, guys, making a run at 3 cents right now, up 17%. VRCI up 15%. VAPI up 14%. So I've got teams of stocks that I'm watching every single day on one spreadsheet. ACOL, another one that we've been talking about, bouncing up today, guys, up 25%. ATHX up 22%. DRYS up 18%. So I'm watching these stocks every single day. So you get to know their patterns. You get to know their trading history. You get to know what they're doing and why they're doing it. You can almost start to predict where these stocks are going to go. And if you watch the stocks long enough and you get to know their patterns and you get to know their trading histories, you will be able to predict the future. And you'll be able to make money. And you'll be able to make life-changing money. Because as a community, we are identifying winners every single day. And we're going to continue to. Look at this one. Giggles and Hugs. One that I've been talking about consistently. And it's now at 20 cents. I mean, this one has been absolutely on fire. Doing a huge move. GIGL. Let's look at it. Now, 1 o'clock Pacific, I'm going to have to run because I got a client that wants to work with Rich TV Live. Their stock's at $1.50. So if you're a private or public company and you need some exposure, join a winning community, guys. We're growing. Oh yeah, we're growing. And we're growing fast. Look at GIGL, people. This is unbelievable. It was at 4 cents on February 21st. Look at this move. GIGL. This has been an absolute monster. Do you guys have GIGL on your watch list? Is it on your radar? It's up an unbelievable 11,000%. So if you were to buy this on December 22nd, this is life changing. If you were to buy this on December 22nd, you would have been up on a $1,000 investment, $119,555. On a $100 investment, you'd be up $11,955. Just saying, guys. I mean, where are you going to get that opportunity anywhere else? And the best part is, we're identifying it for you. I mean, this was brought to me, brought to you by Kyle Patterson. This is an absolute winner. I mean, up 223% since March 7th. Are you kidding me? Up 8,246% in the last 3 months. And up 11,955% since December 22nd. I mean, that's a Christmas gift, if you ask me. Question is, how high is it going to go? What do you guys think? It's going up while we speak. Look at this, guys. Haven't you seen that trend lately? Anything we talk about on our show, it's crazy. 539 trades. Trades are going off on the offer at 24 cents. The bid's at 24.6. The offer's at 24.8. We're up 24% as we speak. We just hit 4 million shares traded. This to me is the greatest show on earth. This right here. Brought to me, brought to you, by you, the people. You have spoken. You don't just want, but you deserve freedom. Does this feel like the one that got away? I know. Because we've been talking about it consistently. But there's just so many winners, guys. The key is to get in on the winners. Real companies that are making real money, little to no debt, good management, and a good product. If you focus on those things, you too will be a winner. And the beautiful thing about our community is everybody's willing to help. I mean, I got to do this. Cover your ears, guys. Do it. If you're driving, mute it, because I don't want you guys crashing. Ready? Damn. That's loud, man. That's the winning sound. It's true. Yes. When we win, we must celebrate. We must give recognition, because recognition is earned. And when recognition is earned, recognition must be given. You as human beings, you deserve to have a voice. This platform here on YouTube gives us a voice. Now, I think it's important when you're given this voice that you don't take it for granted, and that you are a leader for the people. And it's unfortunate that YouTube has lost revenues because a lot of advertisers have started to drop their advertising on the second largest search engine on the planet. Now, if you're a public company and you're dropping your advertising on YouTube, do you really think that that hurts YouTube? Or do you really think that that hurts you? I mean, let's be honest, YouTube probably has a long list of clients that are waiting in line to advertise on YouTube. I mean, no offense to all those companies that fell off, but to be quite frank, I mean, they are the second largest search engine on the planet, owned by the first and largest search engine on the planet, Google. So if you think you're hurting YouTube by not advertising on YouTube, what you're really doing is hurting yourself because you're no longer on the second largest search engine on the planet. It's kind of a head scratcher. I don't know why companies are doing that. I don't think they are really thinking it through. I believe, excuse me, I believe they're getting emotional. And when you make emotional decisions, it's never good. And obviously there's people on YouTube that have done and said things that shouldn't have been said and shouldn't have been done. And I think what YouTube has to do is YouTube, you guys need to monitor your content creators and make sure that they're saying the right things. I'm sure you are already. But, you know, I heard about some of the things that were said and some of the things that have been talked about, and I've seen some people come into our own chat room and be racist. And you would think that somebody would stop that from happening before those messages get published. Now, we've got an offensive line. Yes, we do. So if you try to come into our room and you try to attack me with words, trust me when I tell you, you will be eliminated very quickly. And then the only person who will get hurt by that will be you, because you're going to keep missing out on winners. Like, let's take a look. Would you like another one? Another winner brought to me by you, the people. It's true. There's more. CCTL, coming from the underworld. 0005 by 0006. Be careful, guys. I'm not a big fan of 000 stocks. But it's up 50%. 0005 by 0006. 31 million shares on the bid. 9 million shares on the offer. Okay, in order to trade these stocks, you typically are going to need like a Scottsdale Capital account or an Alpine Securities account to trade penny stocks, sub-penny stocks. And they're going to charge you very large fees to do those trades. So there's positives and negatives with trading these stocks. I'm not a huge fan of it, but in order to get 100,000% returns, 10,000% returns, GIGL came from the underworld. So once in a while, you're going to find a winner down there. You will. It's true. This might be one. It might be. I doubt it, but it might be. I like the name, Coin Citadel. It looks like to me it must be some type of a Bitcoin company. So, now did you guys hear that there is actually going to be an ETF for medical marijuana stocks? It's going to be under the symbol H as in Harry, M as in money, M again as in money, and J as in jump. Harry, money, money, jump. H, M, M, J. And they're taking the Fab Six, excuse me, companies that we've been talking about every day here on the show. And they're putting them all into one. It's true. Now you'll be able to buy this ETF under the symbol HMMJ as of April 5th on the TSX, the Toronto Stock Exchange. It's huge news. I just hope they don't get halted. Because we love to halt stocks here in Canada. Love it. It's like, we live in igloos. We gotta deal with cold weather 8 months a year. It rains non-stop. It's dark. We don't even see the sun. And then on top of that, they don't even let us make money. Halt. Halt. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What else, people? Have I missed anything else? Are there any other stocks in the universe that I have to bring to your attention before I go and talk to another client that wants to get on Rich TV Live? The most electrifying community of intelligent investors on the planet. It's true. Live. Free. On YouTube. I'm a little bit under the weather today. I don't know if you guys can tell. Trying to make it through. But it's you, the community, the people, that is driving me to continue to find winners. To continue to win. Now, Angel, if you're watching, you called it first, bro. Call me, man. Let's do this. Call me up, buddy. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the ETF, man. It's not my story. You broke it first. I don't know what the US symbol is going to be. HMMJ is the symbol in Canada on the TSX, the ETF. I don't know what the US symbol is going to be yet, but as soon as I find out, I will let you guys know if there is going to be a US symbol. Because I don't know if there will be. Let's look at some of the winners. Look at this baby. $107 stock. All the winners. DRYS. Now, DRYS had some big news. We were talking about it in our community. It's up 15%. They just acquired 4 ships. So if you're into shipping, this is some big news for DRYS. The shipping industry has never really been the same since Fukushima. And I know nobody's really talking about it, but, you know, I'm going to keep talking about it. It's true.
Are you listening?
The Fukushima meltdown is destroying our wildlife. It's killed the shipping industry. And here in Vancouver on the West Coast, you see it with people that are in the shipping industry that are really struggling. And Fukushima, I'm not blaming Japan for what happened, but why isn't the entire world coming together to figure out a solution instead of just letting the Japanese and Fukushima and the people that got devastated by this natural disaster, why are they not getting any help? Aren't they in over their heads? Why isn't the entire world working together to solve the largest chemical spill in the history of mankind? The largest nuclear chemical spill in the history of mankind. 600 times the size of Chernobyl, which has devastated generations. Depopulation? I mean, why else wouldn't they want to solve this problem? Why aren't they helping? Why isn't somebody doing something about it? Well, thanks to YouTube, we're going to continue to talk about it. And we're going to continue to cover it. Because my kids and your kids deserve a future. And I mean, like, you can't do anything with money if we're all gone. So, I'm very concerned about it. And I'm disturbed about the fact that nobody talks about it. And I'm even more disturbed about the fact that nobody's doing anything about it. It's crazy. Letting Japan just deal with it and saying, hey, you know what? It's their problem. Let them deal with it. Let them figure it out. That's not the solution I'm looking for. I don't know about you guys, but it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Please leave your message for
QEDN. Sorry, Angel, I just missed your call, buddy. All right, guys, put QEDN on your radar. Put on your watch list. Up 16%. Traded 44 million shares. Angel, how you doing this week, my friend? How's this week been treating you so far?
I'm doing great. I'm all moneyed up. It's a little wacky Wednesday. As far as I'm concerned, the market's a little flat for my liking, but it's okay.
Yeah, you know, we talk about it.
April 5th, though. April 5th looks tasty.
Well, yeah, let's talk about it. You broke it first. You told the entire community about the ETF. Tell me what you think.
I think this ETF's going to go on fire. I think it's going to shoot through the roof. I think that hold in Canada with Canopy Growth really kind of upset some of the Fat Six. And I think the horsemen got together and said, you know what, we're just going to open up an ETF and forget about the default. And I think they're really trying to separate from the pack. I think you're going to see, I mean, it looks like the Kentucky Derby. I think you have the Fat Six, they're going to break out front, and they're making a big move by doing this. Each company getting 10% of the overall gains. So, I mean, it's a smart move. Company-wise, it's a smart move for the Fat Six to do. And it's a fantastic idea. And maybe to generate some extra spark in the market for the MJ community as well. But I think it's clearly a separation move. I think because the markets are a little weak right now, I think they're doing it to generate a lot of capital. But I think it's a good move. I think with them all on board, and I think HMMJ on April 5th is going to be on fire. I didn't know what you said.
No, I'm here. We're listening.
Okay.
I'm just pulling up all the stocks.
So loud. I'm cleaning. I'm washing the sports car bot.
That sounds great. Well, that's what you do when you make so much money.
The office is getting a cleaning.
That's what you do when you're making so much money.
CRU, boy.
Pardon me.
Making some money, but someone needs to call the Chinese and tell them to return BITCF back to Angel. I'm going to have to put some corporate tax on that.
Well, I think that it's an exciting time for the industry. It's a very exciting time for medical marijuana. It's an exciting time for anybody that likes, marijuana or likes the medical marijuana industry. When you see all of the powerhouses combining together to be one, I think that's a pretty cool thing. I think it's going to be interesting to see how it does. Now, Canada's very conservative.
Well, and for the fact that it's the first medical marijuana ETF in Canada, I think it's going to be. Well, we could be able to determine how the future market's going to look based on that very well too. If it skyrockets, and it's we all know that this is the gold mine, so it's the green gold rush, and I hope the ETF does well. I think there's a ton of money to be made on this ETF.
Absolutely.
And I think the Fat Six really were just like, these guys want to move fast, not moderately slow. So that's why I think they made that move. These guys are planning some big stuff. Even when I was down in San Diego for the convention, they were all talking about how they were going to make some serious transitional moves so that they could break the land, so that they could take care of the shareholders. And that's the one thing I really do like about the the shareholder. So hopefully we can get these guys on the show and let them speak directly to the shareholders and to our community. It will be great. So we're working on that too.
Well, you know how it is with a lot of these guys. They're very arrogant. They think that they're special. A lot of CEOs think they're special, and a lot of CEOs think they're bigger than us. But I think that they're wrong, because look how powerful this is. I pop up GIGL, and I start talking about it, and it goes up after I talk about it on the show. That's how powerful our show is. And
oh, sure. There's someone's out there watching. Who's watching? Who's watching all of Rich's winners?
oh, there's a lot of people watching, believe me. And when you see stocks go up that we're putting on our show, what does that tell you? I mean, if you're a public company, why wouldn't you want to be on the show? But
no, it makes no sense.
you know, a lot of these guys don't think. A lot of these big guys don't think they need it. I disagree. I think everybody.
Wrong, because I think we're, as fast as we're going, I think we definitely help them, especially on the promotion side. I mean, there's no reason for them not to come on the show. A lot of them are busy. It's a busy time right now. They're on the road and stuff like that. So, but I'm not worried about it. We'll get them on the show.
Now, I think this company here, GIGL, has moved up 12,000% since December 22nd. Are you aware of this one? GIGL?
Yeah, I saw it. Huge. That's a huge move.
Yeah, I've been talking about it almost weekly, and it just keeps going up and keeps going up and keeps going up. We need to give it more attention. We need to give it more attention that it deserves. It's absolutely on fire, and we want to be able to identify these moves and these winners before anybody else on the planet. And don't kid yourselves, guys. GIGL, a QB company, which means it's fully reporting, up to date on its financials, fully transparent, is absolutely on fire right now. These are the moves.
Let me give you an example, guys. Here's a good example. CBIO. I decided just a gut feeling I was going to roll the dice on CBIO. And let me tell you what, talk about a Super Bowl. It was a huge day yesterday. And that's what I love about our community. We got started recognizing and finding these before they go on that run. And it was a fantastic day yesterday. So, you know, I could take the rest of the week off and still be okay. But we're still looking for winners, even on a wacky Wednesday.
Now, why would someone want to invest?
Look at DRYS. DRYS is on fire.
Why would someone want to?
That's saving the day.
Why would someone want to invest in the ETF as opposed to investing in individual stocks? Why would you want to invest in a group of stocks as opposed to investing in one individual stock?
Because I think with the ETF, you're going to get the combination of all those Fab Six in one group. So when you invest into that HMMJ, I think you're going to receive a lot of gains because you're putting in as a group, you're piling your money together. So I think it's I think it's a very smart ETF. I think it's very smart for what the Fab Six are doing.
I think if you look at it, I mean, they all trade together anyways. When one is down, they're all down. When one is up, they're all up. They're all trading together anyways.
They all go green on the same day, and they all catch fire on the same day. Imagine the percentages. Imagine what their stock's going to do on April 5th.
I think April 5th is going to be. I think April 5th is going to be a good day, but you need to be careful here in Canada because
I really think it's a build-up. I really think this move on the 5th of the ETF is a build-up. I'm telling you right now, I'm stacking my chips for the April 15th to the 20th. I think 420 is going to be a huge day for the MJ market. I think that everybody that's not in on the MJ market between the 15th and the 20th is going to wish they were. There's going to be a lot of money to be made next month between the 15th and 420. And I agree. I totally agree with our team. It's going to be sweet week.
All right, Angel, I got to run. I got a call with another client that wants to get on the show. Thank you for calling today. Thank you for your input.
Hey, brother, no problem. You get better, bro.
I appreciate it. Thank you, my friend. You have yourself a great day.
We'll still keep on bringing you winners at Rich TV Live.
Oh, yeah, we don't stop. Sick or not, broken hand or
All right,
not.
brother.
All right, buddy, have a great day.
Right,
Thanks for calling, my friend.
Amen.
Cheers. All right, guys, I got to go. Broken hand. Been sick all day. Still ain't gonna stop me. Gotta go. Business is calling. You want to get on Rich TV Live on YouTube? The fastest growing platform on the planet? I love you all. Buy low, sell high. And remember, all I do is bring you winners every single day. Watch the show, people. I gotta go. Peace. Love you all.